Hey yogis, welcome to Tina's Yoga Room. I'm really happy to help you start your yoga journey. Today's class is for complete beginners, so you don't have to have ever stepped foot in a yoga studio to take and get the benefits from this class. So this entire class is going to be seated on your mat. We're going to start with a comfortable crisscross position. So let's have that left shin in front of the right one, just so that we're on the same page. We'll come back to the other side later. A simple neck stretch to start us off. So your right hand is going to come to the side of the left head. Now I'm not going to be mirroring you in class, so just listen to my voice and my cues for the directions of which way to go. I want you to focus on pressing your head into the hand, and then just let gravity allow that right ear to fall towards your right shoulder. Breathe some space into the side neck. Allow that left shoulder to drop down. Now you can take this left arm and walk it off the left side of the mat. You might even let it float and press that palm a little higher towards the ceiling. That can give you a different release to the shoulder or somewhere down the arm towards the wrist. Now let's shift your gaze down towards the right side of the mat and walk the hand that's on the head more towards the base of the skull. Press the head a little bit up into the hand and breathe into this side of the neck. Now release that right hand from the head. Just drop the hand down. Let the chin fall towards the chest. And then come right back up to center. We're now going to reach this right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And then allow that arm to reach all the way back behind you. So the palm is spun up towards the ceiling. And then let the fingertips fall down towards the floor so you get some release through the shoulder, the pec, the wrist. And then that right arm comes up, face forward. And now reach that right arm all the way off the left side of the mat. So you're kind of curling and tucking in here. With the breath, we're going to inhale, reach that right arm up and back. So we're making a big diagonal line. And exhale, take it forward and towards the left. Inhale, open up. And exhale to curl in. Inhale, open up and pause. Then face forward. Right hand will drop down, left arm up. Now we're going to lean all the way over towards the right. So the gaze can shift underneath that left arm. Really take some deep breaths here. Allow the lungs to expand. And then walk yourself back to center. So we're going to take a twist. The right hand will find that left knee, and the left hand can walk behind you. Take a seated twist looking towards the left. Now allow that left arm to reach up. We're going to take a side lean, so really long for your left side body. Try not to let your head just fall down in space. Keep that ear closer to the arm. We'll now cross the arms. So as you sit up, the left arm is going to cross over the right one. Take a hold of the knees, pull them up, and tuck your chin towards your chest. So you've got a lot of space now for the upper back and the shoulder blades. And then come forward. Unravel the arms. We're now going to straighten the right leg. The right leg is going to come straight out from the hip, and the left knee is going to stay bent, foot towards the inner thigh. So this is your seated tree pose. We're going to first add a twist, once again over towards the left, and that right hand can find that thigh. Take a gaze behind you, and see if you can flex that right foot. So press that heel out in front of you, so you get some added strength for that right leg. Left arm reaches up again, and that same shape we were just in, take another side lean over towards the right. Think about taking this right side of your ribs and scooping them up towards the ceiling. So you've got the twist and the side lean. And then come up and out of that. So now the hands are going to fall on either side of that right leg. I want you to turn your chest over towards those right toes. So there's a little twist. Sit up as tall as you can, and then lean out over that straight right leg. Once you feel you can't go anymore because the hamstring has let you know you found your depth, you can then straighten out the arms. Now just notice, I'm not rounding my spine so that my head comes lower towards the knee. I'm building strength in my back and core by pulling my heart forward and having a long spine in my forward fold. And then walk yourself back up. So now we're going to straighten that left leg as well. So you're going to have two straight legs. Now you can move anywhere on your mat so that you can see me and have the two straight legs. Heels are pressing out and the toes are drawing back towards me. Tent your hands behind you and see if you can roll more towards the front end of your pelvis, as opposed to letting the pelvis sink under, which then loses a lot of that core. Sitting up tall, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Now this can be a lot for most bodies. You're likely feeling a lot of work in the thighs to keep you upright, the core to keep you upright. So you can stay here, or the hands on the legs, or even more, you're going to sweep the arms up overhead. We're going to find some dynamic work here. So a breath in, sit up tall. And on the exhale, a simple twist over towards the left, and we're just going to tap the hands down, framing that leg. Inhale, we'll come back to center, and then exhale, a simple twist to the right. With the breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Inhale back to center. Let's bring hands to heart. See if you can sit up tall and just breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's bring those feet in. Easy seat. Now we'll have that right shin in front of the left, similar to what we were at the start of class, but now switching the legs so that we can build some evenness in the hips. So we'll start here with that neck stretch. So this time the left arm reaches up and finds that right ear. Press the head into the hand and then just allow the left ear to fall down, not pulling the head down. Let that right shoulder get heavy. And then walk the right hand off the side of the mat. It can float with the palm spinning forward or even up towards the ceiling. And then you'll look off the left side of the mat. Let the hand come towards the base of the skull. A little bit of an upward push into the hand. Let the left hand return down to the mat. Tuck the chin towards the chest, release the right arm, and then gaze forward again. Let's now take that left arm up and reach it all the way back behind you. So allowing the fingertips to face down gives you some different release through the wrist, the forearm, maybe even the bicep. Then take that arm up overhead, and we'll now lean out over that right knee. So big reach. And then with the breath, inhale, sweep that arm up and back. And exhale, come forward and to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up and back once more. And then come face forward. So left hand down, right arm up, and now we take that side lean over to the left. Gaze can shift under your right arm. Just breathe some space into the right ribs. And then come all the way up and back to center. Adding a twist, take that left hand over to your right knee, walk the right hand behind you, and twist your spine. While you're in this twist, see if you can take nice, deep, strong inhales where you feel the lungs expand. And then with every exhale, with that space you've created, you may be able to go a little deeper into your twist. Now that right arm is going to reach up and take another side lean. So now we're leaning towards the left corner of your mat. So as you come up, we're going to cross that right arm over the left. Take a hold of both of the knees, draw them in, and tuck your chin. I love this release for the upper back, the shoulders. And then release, come forward, and let the arms go. So now we're going to straighten that left leg, coming into your seated tree pose, hugging the right foot closer to the inner thigh. See if you can press out through that left heel so you have a working left leg. Starting with the twist. Left hand to that knee, right hand back and twist. Same side body stretch, just a different pose. Let's reach that right arm up and then take your lean over towards the left. Staying nice and long in the body. Again, trying not to let that head drop down. As you come back up, we'll turn to face forward and turn just a little bit more so that your torso is facing that left leg. Strong left leg, take a big breath in, and on the exhale, you lean out over that left leg. Once you feel there's no more to go because that leg has found its depth, then you can release straighter arms. And then walk yourself back upright. So now straighten that right leg out in front of you as well. You can give a bounce and a bob to both of the legs. We're going to come lay down on your mat and do a couple rounds of bridge pose. So for bridge pose, the feet are planted on the mat and the knees are directly over the ankles. Arms are down by your sides. Press the feet down and then lift those hips up towards the ceiling. Notice if the knees want to splay apart. Keep the energy drawing inward, but knees nor feet are touching. Then release those hips down. Now bring the feet to touch and let the knees splay all the way out towards the sides. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand towards the stomach. Feel the rhythm of the breath, the rise and fall. Let's take one more bridge pose. So guide the knees back to center, stack them over the ankles, arms down by your sides. Make some space in the throat so the chin is somewhat lifted towards the ceiling and you're pressing the head down into the mat. Breath in, let the hips float. Keep breathing here. Pressing those hips. Feeling the knees and the inner thighs come towards center but not touching. And then release. This time, walk the feet towards the edges of the mat and the knees will fall in towards center. Arms are going to reach all the way up overhead. If that's a little too open for your shoulders, bend the arms to about 90 degrees out by your sides. From here, you're going to let your knees drop all the way off the right side of the mat and see if you can set your gaze towards the left. So we have one final spinal twist. Look up, bring the knees back to center, and we'll take it the other way. So the knees can go left and gaze to the right. And then look up. Let's wrap the arms all the way around the knees. And give a little rock side to side on either side of the spine. And bring your hands to the tops of the knees and draw some circles. So we're getting into the low back and the sacrum. Drawing one way and then the other. And then you're just going to allow yourself to lay down flat on your mat. So traditionally in yoga, this is corpse pose. It's Shavasana. It's a way for your muscles to integrate the practice, a way for you to tune out everything else around you, to really come into the breath. Let the body and the mind rest. We'll be here for a few moments. And take a nice deep breath. Start to move around fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Wrap those arms around the legs again and give yourself a nice hug, a squeeze in. And then just take a light landing onto your right side. So it's a fetal position. Feel free to keep the eyes lightly closed as you come up to a comfortable seated position. Palms are going to rest at heart center. So this hand mudra is called Anjali Mudra. And it's just a mutual sign of gratitude, honor, and respect. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Take one more deep breath in. And let it go. At the end of class, we say namaste. The meaning of namaste, simply put, there's good in each and every one of us, and the good within me looks for and honors the good and the light within you. So I say to you, namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. If you liked class, give me a thumbs up. You can follow me on Instagram, even tagging a photo of you taking this class. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell down there so you're notified of all the classes I release. Right now, I'm releasing anywhere from 2 to 4 videos a week, from beginner to advanced to just some nice body stretches. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.